Hey, I'm actually not checking in with any books tonight, which is odd for me because I'd say I'd had a pretty solid run of each night coming home after work and talking about some audiobook that I was listening to. I actually did a whole bunch, well, a whole bunch. I did a couple of reviews today of the Jim Butcher book, Peace Talks, and the Edgar Rice Burroughs book, Mastermind of Mars. Got those done today. Probably easily done because I know I'm just putting them up here, and I can relax a little because I know. Well, actually, now that I say that, I actually probably will put the Masterminds of Mars up on my regular channel at the end of the month just to plod along with my Barsoom series. I feel like I've made a commitment to it. Um, but I find that I am sort of in between books at the moment, which is an odd place to be. I usually jump pretty quickly, or I'm, doing multiple books. But I finished clearing the plains, and I've been thinking and thinking about that, and um, the the segments I've recorded for review, I've reviewed them, and bleh, they have no energy. Um, so I'm going to take another run at just like a shorter, punchier review of that book because I think that's a book that needs a punchy review. So I will give it another try because I would like to put that on my main channel. So I will give it another try when I'm feeling punchy, I guess. I should try and do notes again just to try and hammer that fucker home somehow. Still haven't done anything on the Mirror of the Light, even though, I think about it all the time. I think about my reaction to it all the time. I don't know if I think about the book all the time. Yeah, I think of my dissatisfaction with the book as much as as I, yeah, I think about the novel. Hmm, interesting. Um, but yeah, and I haven't jumped on with. I was thinking about reading some Shakespeare's contemporaries. I think I might actually do that. I'll try and do at least one, maybe two. Try and do that. Do a couple of plays. I was looking at other stuff from the Elizabethan time, like speeches by Queen by Elizabeth and stuff like that. But I think that's probably not up my alley at the moment, at least at the moment. So I might try a play. We'll see how that goes. See if I ram into a wall. Might be a good warm up to then committing in September to doing some Shakespearean plays. I'll see how many Shakespearean plays I do. I'd like to get some done. Hell, if I just did one a week, that would be pretty good. Finishing up with Hamlet at the end, which would be nice. Um, yeah, yeah, but I'm sort of in between books at the moment. I have a feeling I'm probably going to go inside and try and do something. Maybe a bit of Murderbot Diaries. Uh, and I think I might wait for my next audiobook to come off hold at the library and do that. I think that'll be Frankenstein by Jeanette Williamson, Winterson, Jeanette Winterson, the Orange is the Only Fruit Lady, who I think I read that book. I have no memory of it whatsoever. So, uh, yeah, but I feel like I'm very in between books at the moment, which is very odd. Well, that said, I'm slowly reading The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, both on this channel, and I'm also reading it to a young woman at work each night, 5 minutes at work. So I'm actually well ahead of her on from this channel of reading it. But that's fun. It's interesting It's interesting reading someone like C.S. Lewis. He's actually is a writer, and there's a appreciable difference when you're reading out loud somebody who is a really a fucking, you know, solid writer versus people who are not so much solid writers, because I've had some varying degrees of quality of the stuff that the young lady is the one who gets to call the shots on what gets read, and I'm happy she's picked C.S. Lewis. There's been other stuff in the past that have been so. We read Coco together, a novelization of the movie by Pixar, and whoever the writer was for that was actually quite a good author, because that was a good book to read out loud. Um, and I don't think that's just because I also seen the movie and enjoyed it. Um, so yeah, but it's interesting as somebody who's a bookish person to be in between books and to feel that, though, and then to go, oh yeah, I actually still am reading a book. I'm just reading it out loud, which seems like more I'm performing that book, both on this channel and to the young woman, than I am than I'm reading it, internalizing it. Though I am internalizing it, it's definitely a much different process, which is interesting. All right, that is probably enough ramble. I don't know if I'll come back for another ramble tonight. A dark episode. Is this my dark episode? Maybe this is my dark episode. I feel like I'm sailing in between books at the moment. The empty abyss below me and all around me in the dark of the backyard. There, now it's a dark episode. I got all dark, dark, dark in it, which is, what cools me down at the end of the night. I need to go for a swim tomorrow. I skipped it today, which was good because I got my reviews done, but bad because I didn't get my swim in. And need to cherish all my swim days while I can have them still. All right. More videos later.